Welcome back to my one-star quarterback road to glory here at Vanderbilt. We are 4 games through our freshman season and are currently 4-0. We have also just earned the coach trust upgrade to where if we don't like the current play that has been called, we can use extra plays and have 2 new plays to choose from, and right now we can use it 5 times a game. I have changed some settings for today's episode and we're going to see how those go. We're going to stay on All-American difficulty, but I bumped us from 7-minute down to 6-minute quarters, so hopefully we don't put up as many yards as we've been putting up. And then over in the sliders, I bumped QB accuracy from 50 all the way down to 10, so maybe we can have a little bit more inaccurate passes. And then for the CPU, I've bumped it from 50 down to 40 on the interception slider. That way, if something is a little bit inaccurate, it's not a guaranteed pick almost every time. I promise you guys I'm not ignoring the skill upgrades part of this series, it's just nothing has really shown up that helps us. I don't like doing these single game boosts that you mostly see here. I like these permanent boosts, but nothing's showing up for throw power or throw accuracy, and I'm also not trying to be a 99 overall by the end of my freshman season. I think so far in this series I've only used a skill upgrade one time to get us up to an 82 overall, but now it's time to jump into our 5th game of our freshman season against the UAB Blazers. They would get the ball first, but could not do anything with it, so we take over at about the 21-yard line. From under center, we'll drop back to pass and throw to the outside. That will fall incomplete, knocked out of our receiver's hands. That now sets up a 2nd and 10. Once again from under center, we'll drop back to pass, and we'll go over the middle. That'll be caught by Bresnahan, our tight end, who gets away from the defender. Now off to the races, deep into UAB territory. He might be gone, and he is. Touchdown Vanderbilt from 74 yards out. On our next drive, we will start in Blazer territory. Knox back in shotgun. He'll take the snap, and we'll throw this one to the outside. Caught by Walker for the first down, who breaks a tackle down the sideline and shoved out of bounds for a gain of 30. First and goal, Knox from under center now. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one over the middle, and that'll be dropped by Byard. We have thrown 2 incomplete passes, and both of those hit the receivers in the hand. Now 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. It'll be handoff to Davis, who goes to the outside and will be brought down about the 4. Our coach has called an option play here on 3rd and goal. I did not want to burn one of the extra plays just yet, so we will see if we can get this one to work. We'll take the snap and get hit in the backfield. A loss of 2. Maybe you should have tried to pitch that one. We would end up taking the field goal to make it 10-0, but UAB drove downfield and got a touchdown of their own to make it 10-7. So now we come back out. We'll run the play action. And now we're going to go downfield for our tight end, caught by Bresnahan, who breaks a tackle and is brought down for a gain of 18. Knox lines up under center now from about the 40-yard line. We'll run the play action again. Maybe looking to go deep downfield, roll out to the outside, waiting for someone to get away from their coverage. And we'll finally throw it downfield, but that one will be intercepted. That was a completely dumb throw by me. However, our defense bails us out because we get to take the field still with a 3-point lead. Out of shotgun, we'll throw this one over the middle. That'll be dropped by Byard. I could be saying his name completely wrong 4 episodes in because I think the announcer just called him Baird, but whatever. 2nd and 10, Knox from under center. We'll drop back to pass. A quick throw over the middle will fall incomplete. Following that, coach has now decided to call 4 verticals, so we're going to send everybody deep and see if anyone can come open here. And we'll roll out to the outside trying to buy some time, and we'll get sacked for a loss of 9. The defense would then force a punt, so it's 1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line. And we'll run a read option. Knox will keep himself and try to spin out a defender, but get brought down for a 1-yard gain. That will bring up a 2nd and 9. Now from under center, we'll run a draw play to Davis right up the middle, and he lost a yard. 3rd and 10, Knox is back in shotgun, looking to convert on this play. We'll go over the middle. That's caught by Bresnahan, who is having an incredible day for a gain of 20. We line up under center on the very next play from about the 50-yard line. We'll drop back to pass again. And we're going to go to our tight end deep downfield, who's running away from everybody, who has to dive to make the catch, but we're down near the 10-yard line. Bresnahan is now well over 100 yards today. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. We'll run a play action. Now roll out to the outside. Go downfield. Caught by Schoenwald into the end zone. Touchdown Vanderbilt as we go up 17-7. We get the ball back with under 3 minutes to go in the half. Knox will drop back to pass. And looking downfield, we'll roll out to the outside. We're finally going to let this one go, and it will fall incomplete. I think I need to get a little more comfortable with just tucking the ball and taking off. Now 2nd and 10. Knox from under center. We'll drop back to pass. And we're going to get sacked on the play for a loss of 8. 3rd and 18. Coach has decided we're just going to punt this one away because it's a draw play to Davis, and he'll go up the middle, break one tackle, and get brought down for no gain. UAB got a touchdown right before halftime. Now we have 13 seconds and all 3 timeouts, but coach has once again called a draw play. So Davis goes up the middle and will get brought down for a gain of 7. I really can't do much because I can't audible or hot route anybody, but I did burn a timeout and use one of my extra plays to get this called. So on 2nd and 3, we'll drop back to pass, and we'll throw this one to the outside, and that's dropped by Long. I don't know why we're having so many drop issues today, but now on 3rd and 3, we're just going to run this goal line play action pass and dump this one off to our tight end, Schoenwald, who cuts upfield, and we'll pad our stats a little bit. A gain of 21. We get the ball to start the second half. We'll take over at about the 23-yard line, and we'll come out with a handoff to Davis, who cuts to the outside and now goes upfield and is brought down for a 6-yard run. Now we have a play action pass here on 2nd and 4. Knox will take the snap, roll out to the outside, wait for someone to come open downfield, but we'll just take off with Knox, get the easy first down, and get out of bounds for a gain of 7. I don't think this play is going to work very well, but we're going to run a jet sweep here on 1st down. We'll send Skinner in motion, take the snap, hand off to Skinner to the outside, and he'll break one tackle and get brought down for a 2-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 8 for Vanderbilt. Knox lines up under center. We'll drop back to pass. Under pressure, sack, fumbles the ball, but luckily one of our linemen got on top of it. Their pass rush today has gotten home several times. Now 3rd and 17. Knox will take the snap. We'll throw this over the middle, but he overthrows everybody. We take over for our next drive, and we still have our 3-point lead, but now we start at our own 3-yard line. We'll run the play action, and we're going to throw this one downfield. We've got a man wide open, caught by Ball, and that's going to be a 27-yard gain. 1st and 10. Knox lines up under center now from about the 30-yard line. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to go to our tight end again, and that's going to get jumped by the linebacker, our 2nd pick today. And we're going to get close to making the tackle, but not be able to bring him down. With that opportunity, UAB has tied the game up at 17. We come out of the 24-yard line to start our next drive. We're going to drop back to pass and go deep downfield, and that's going to be caught by Walker across the 50, and he's brought out for a 35-yard play. Back in shotgun for the next play. Davis is the running back, and that's where we go with it. Davis to the outside will get brought down for a loss of 3. That sets up a 2nd and 13. Knox from under center. We'll take the snap. And we're going to throw this one over the middle. Caught by Skinner. I feel like that was a pretty risky pass, but we get a 15-yard gain out of it. Now on 1st and 10, we are sending everybody deep here. From under center, we'll drop back to pass. And we're going to go to the end zone. That one will be caught by Bayard or Bayard, whatever your name is, from 30 yards out. We will take the lead back 24-17. However, UAB would answer with a touchdown of their own, tying the game back up at 24. We come back out in shotgun. We'll go over the middle, caught by Bresnahan for a gain of 12 and the 1st down. Knox from under center. Davis is the running back. We'll drop back to pass. Roll out to the outside. We're just going to take off with Greg Knox here. Get the 1st down across the 50 and run out of bounds at the 45. A 17-yard play. Knox from under center on 1st down. We'll drop back to pass here. Looking to go downfield, and we will throw downfield to Bresnahan, but I threw that into coverage, and I really can't tell you why. Our 3rd interception today. The defense does bail us out, though. It's 1st and 10. We're still tied at 24. Knox will take the snap. Roll out to the outside. Try to escape the pressure and get sacked for a loss of 4. Our coach wanted to call a wide receiver screen here, so I did use an extra play to get this one. On 2nd and 14, Knox will drop back to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside. That's caught by Bayard, and he will get shoved out for a 13-yard gain. I didn't want to burn another extra play here, but on 3rd and 1, we'll run an option play. And Knox will get hit in the backfield for a loss of 1. But once again, UAB could not do anything with it. So with 1:37, we get the ball back. Still tied at 24. Knox will drop back to throw. And we're going to throw this one underneath. That's caught by Davis, the running back, for a gain of 9. Coach once again tried to call a screen pass, and I'm not doing that here. 2nd and 1 out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. And we'll throw this one downfield. That'll be deflected out of the air. 3rd and 1. I had to burn another extra play here because he wanted a regular speed option, but I would rather do a read option. So on 3rd and 1, Knox will keep himself. We'll get the 1st down and juke our way forward for a gain of 8. We do still have all 3 timeouts, and the clock is running. 55 seconds to go in the game. Knox will take the snap. Looking to go deep downfield, and we're going to get sacked again. A loss of 6 on the play. We just need to get into field goal range to protect our undefeated season. On 2nd and 16, out of a 5-wide set, we're going to throw this one over the middle, and that's a diving deflection. Now a 3rd and 16. Knox back in shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. Roll out to the outside. We're going to go deep downfield for our running back, and Davis will make the catch and get brought down at about the 20-yard line. A gain of 40. I would rather call a regular run play here, but we have called an option. On 1st and 10, Knox will keep himself, and I'm not even going to try to pitch it. A loss of 1. I don't know why we burned our second timeout there, but now with 19 seconds to go, we'll take the snap, hand off to Davis, and Davis will go up the middle for an 8-yard gain. Running the no-huddle offense here, we will call a timeout with 2 seconds to go. So we just need our kicker to drill this one, and we will move on to 5-0 despite 3 interceptions today from quarterback Greg Knox. The snap, the hold, the kick is away, and it is good. We get out of here with a win. Despite several mistakes and a few drops from our receivers, we get out of here with a win due to Ben Bresnahan, our star tight end. 5 catches for 164 yards and a touchdown. Final stats today, we still almost hit 400 yards, but at least it wasn't as bad as it has been the last few games, and we actually had a close one here. 15 for 27, 395, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, we ran for -7 yards, which isn't great. Davis ran for 20 yards. Receiving, Bresnahan 5 for 164 in the score. Walker 2 for 65. Schoenwald caught a touchdown, and Bayard, I'm not real sure how to say his name, but he did catch a touchdown today. Looking at the next set of skill upgrade options, we still have nothing in terms of throw power or throw accuracy. We can increase our elusiveness, strength, ball carrier vision, trucking, and then strength again, but still, like I said, nothing to help us throw the ball. So we will look to move on to our next game in the episode against 3-1 Missouri. Hopefully in this game I don't throw 3 interceptions, but let's see if we can get the win and get halfway through our freshman season undefeated. We get the ball to begin today's game, and we take over at the 25-yard line. We'll run a play action on the very first play and throw to our tight end, and that's actually overthrown. That brings up a 2nd and 10. Knox from under center. We'll run another play action. Looking for someone to come open downfield. We'll run away from the pressure here. And now finally throw, and that's caught by Long for the first down. He breaks a tackle and is brought down across the 50. Now we come out in a 5-wide set. Knox is lined up under center. We'll drop back to pass. And we're going to throw this one over the middle. That's caught by Carter for another big gain. A gain of 26 this time. On first down now from inside the 20-yard line. From under center, we'll give it to Davis, who will go to the outside and end up with a 5-yard gain. On the next play, we're going to go right back to Davis again. And once again to the right side, and this time we'll get just a 2-yard gain to bring up a 3rd and 3. And we're apparently going to try a screen pass here on 3rd down. So Knox will drop back. We'll throw it to Davis on the outside. He has the first down inside the 10-5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt, and we're up 7-0. For the next drive, we take over at Missouri's 40-yard line. Knox from under center. We'll drop back to pass. We'll throw downfield, caught by Walker for the first down, a gain of 13. 1st and 10. Knox is now under center. Davis is the running back. We take the snap, give it to Davis, who bounces to the outside, and will fight forward for another 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5. Knox lines up under center here. We'll run the play action to Davis. And now we're going to throw this over the middle, caught by our tight end, and he's down inside the 5. For whatever reason, I can never read this option play correctly, but they've called another speed option. We had it a few times in the last game. On 1st and goal, we'll keep it with Knox. He'll break a tackle and get brought down for no gain. Now on 2nd and goal, Knox comes back out under center from the 4-yard line. We'll give it to Davis, who goes up the middle, and Davis is into the end zone as we go up 14-0. For our next drive, we begin at our own 3-yard line from under center. We'll give that to Davis, and he goes to the outside and is hit in the end zone for a safety. That is the only points the Tigers got, though, so it remains 14-2. We come out and drop back from under center. We're going to load up and go deep downfield. That's single coverage, and that one will be incomplete. There was definitely smarter throws to make there. I just wanted the shot play. 2nd and 10 from under center. We'll drop back, and they're bringing a lot of people, but we have a man wide open over the middle, caught by Bayard for a gain of 29 yards. That play would take us into the 2nd quarter, though. We will begin this quarter with a play-action pass. Rolling out to the outside. We'll finally throw this one downfield, caught by Bayard, who's inside the 10-5, and a touchdown for Vanderbilt. We go up 21-2. Missouri would answer that one pretty quick, though, as they immediately scored a touchdown. It is now 21-9 as we come out with a draw play to Davis, who goes up the middle and will go for a 6-yard play. Now on 2nd and 4, we come out under center. We will send Lutz in motion. So we are now the only one in the backfield. Knox will drop back to pass. And not seeing anyone come open, we're going to try to scramble and get sacked for a loss of 5. We face a 3rd and 9. Out of shotgun, we'll drop back. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Davis, but that's going nowhere. A loss of 3. The Tigers would manage a field goal on their next drive, so it is now 21-12. We come back out in shotgun, and we're going to try to scramble again and get sacked for a loss of 6. Now a 2nd and 16. Back in shotgun. It's a read option. Knox will get to keep it, but get brought down in the backfield for a loss of 4. Missouri burned a timeout with 2 minutes to go in the half, so the clock is stopped, and now coach has called an option play. And Knox will keep himself to the outside and will at least get some positive yards this time, a gain of 8, and will punt it away. Missouri has clawed their way back into this game now. It is 21-19. They went for 2 but could not get it. So we keep our 2-point lead with 44 seconds to go in the half. We'll take the snap and now finally throw it downfield, caught by Long, who will break that tackle, cut up field, and get brought down near the 50. That does force us to burn our first timeout with 37 seconds to go in the half. Knox out of shotgun, will drop back to pass, and we got a wide open man caught by Walker. I believe he caught that with one hand as he fights his way down to about the 20. With 30 seconds to go in the half, Knox out of shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this one over the middle, caught by Long and into the end zone. Touchdown Vanderbilt, and we will make the lead 28-19. Missouri would get a field goal at the start of the second half, so it is now 28-22. Looking to protect our 6-point lead. We'll roll out to the outside and finally throw this one downfield, caught by Baird for the first down for a gain of 24. Back in shotgun again. Lutz is the running back. We'll take the snap and looks to pass. Roll out to the outside. We'll dump this one off to Lutz, and he'll be brought down for a 7-yard play. A 2nd and 3. Knox is back in shotgun. He'll drop back to pass. And looking to go downfield, we will throw deep to our tight end, but he underthrew it, and Norwood comes away with the interception. I thought we had him, but I tried to throw on the run like an idiot. Our defense does keep them from getting any more points, though, so we take the field to the 20-yard line, still up by 6. We'll send Byard or Baird in motion, whatever his name is, and he will get a gain of 1. Now a 2nd and 9. Knox from under center. We'll drop back to pass, and we're going to go over the middle, caught by Bresnahan. He's across the 50, and will finally get brought down for a 35-yard gain. 1st and 10 from under center now. We'll run the play action to Davis. Now we're going to look to go deep downfield, and we've got a man open that's caught by Walker inside the 5, and he will be brought down at about the 1-yard line, a gain of 43. We are going to be running a QB blast here on 1st and goal. Knox will take the snap and go right up the middle and power his way into the end zone. Touchdown Vanderbilt. On their next drive, Missouri would go 3 and out, so we get the ball back with 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. We'll take the snap, roll out to the outside, and we're just going to take off with Knox here and get brought down for about a 9-yard gain, and that will take us into the 4th quarter. Knox from under center will drop back to pass. And we're going to look to go deep downfield, and we've got a man wide open that's caught by Long inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he's gone. Touchdown from 69 yards out. We come back out still with our 20-point lead with under 5 minutes to go. Coach is still calling pass plays, though, so why not just let him go deep downfield, and that one will be intercepted. That was completely on me. I got a little too cocky there. Even with that, Missouri still could not find the end zone. So now with 3:40 to go, we come back out with a handoff to Davis, and he will get a 2-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 8. Knox from under center. We'll run the play action. And now we're looking to pass. Rolling out to the left side. Trying to wait for someone to come open, but we'll just take off with Knox and slide to safety. Just a couple run plays later, and we now face a 3rd and 2. If we can get the first down, we can officially chew out the rest of the clock. It's a handoff to Lutz, and he will get the first down, and we will officially be 6-0. Your final score today is 42-22 as we improved to 6-0 on the season, but we are about to hit a hard part of the schedule. Final stats for Greg Knox today. He goes 16 for 20, 414 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. On the ground, Davis ran 12 times for 45 yards and a score. Knox also found the end zone once. Receiving, Wilson Long, 4 for 145 and 2 scores. Byard or Baird, whatever, 3 for 88 and a score, and Davis 2 for 13 and a score. Now, I talked about how our schedule is about to pick up, but first thing is week 7 is our very first bye week of the season, and there is a skill upgrade point I want to get here. I feel like this isn't too broken, so we're going to get hold the front door to increase our throw power and our throw accuracy and go up to an 84 overall. This is what I mean by our schedule is about to pick up a little bit. We have a home game against Georgia, and then we get to travel to Texas A&M, who was the number 10 team in the country in week 7, so I guess they lost their game. But then we have an away game to Florida as well, so these next 3 games are going to be against pretty good teams. But for the first time in this series, we are officially in the top 25. They have listed us as number 20. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and in the next one we will take on Georgia.